All right, guys, so here are the supplies you're going to need to make your ChrissyPooh poncho. Now, you can make this ChrissyPooh poncho with acrylic yarn, and also you can make this ChrissyPooh poncho using 100% cotton yarn or a cotton blend. But anyway, I have this Crafter Smart yarn right here, which is a 4-ply yarn. You're going to need a letter 9 or a letter N or the number 9 crochet hook. Grab you a pair of scissors and also a tapestry needle so that we can sew in our loose pieces. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope this has a pull from the center. Always look for the pull from the center. And we're going to chain up 125 chain. Wrap the yarn around 2 fingers, pull through to get you a slip knot. Insert your hook. This pattern is a beginner's friendly. So it's basically double crochets and chains. Now we're going to go ahead and chain up 125. Grab the yarn, pull through, grab the yarn, pull through, and go ahead and chain up 125. I'll be back once I have my 125 chains. Okay, so I have chained up 125, and just take your finger and run down your chain. Just run it down until you get back to the beginning chain, because we're going to do a slip stitch to join at the first stitch. So let's go ahead and do that. Slip stitch to join. So now this is one large ring. Go ahead and chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. And all we're going to do is put 1 double crochet in every stitch around. You should have 125 double crochets when you are done. So from each stitch all the way around, put 1 double crochet into each stitch. Insert the yarn, pull through, go through 2, and pull through the next 2. Repeat that, and I'll see you back at the beginning of my chain 3. All right, guys, so I am back. So I went all the way around and did 1 double crochet into each stitch all the way around. I'm laying my work flat on my table to ensure that I did not twist my work. So make sure you do that. Once you get back to your first chain 3, we're going to go ahead, let's move this out the way, and do a slip stitch to join. So go directly on top of that chain 3 space, and then just slip stitch to join. That chain 3 can sometimes be sneaky, but once you get it, just like this. All right, so this is how we're looking so far. So for the next 2 rows, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then in each stitch around, you're just going to put 1 double crochet at the bottom of the previous double crochet. So just put a double crochet into each stitch around. Just like this. And we're going to repeat that for 2 more rows. It's going to be a total of 3 rows of double crochet. We on row number 2, and then do 1 more. I'll meet you back once I have my 3 rows. Okay, guys, so I have completed my 3 rows of double crochets. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that you will need 1 stitch marker. All right, with that being said, now we're going to get ready and chain up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once you have your chain of 10, you're going to skip the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in the 6th stitch, make a double crochet. Put 1 double crochet into the 6th stitch. So this is our first space that we did the chain 10, and we're just going to put a stitch marker right here just as a reminder that this is where we got started with making the chain 10. You can put it anywhere into that space. And now we're going to repeat this process all the way around, where we're going to chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6 is where we're going to do a double crochet. Chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6, we're going to put a double crochet. All right, go ahead and repeat that all the way around till we get back to our stitch marker, and I'll see you back here. All right, guys, so I am back to where my stitch marker is. Now, if you get to the last few stitches and it doesn't come out to be 6 stitches left, mine came to be 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Regardless of how many stitches you have left, go ahead and still chain up 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 4 stitches left. So I'm going to skip these 4 and go in to where my stitch marker is at. I can take this off for 1 second. And go anywhere in here. And then we're just going to do a single crochet. All right. So now I'm going to chain up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go directly to my next match space, and we're just going to do a single crochet. But this is my first one. I'm just going to put the stitch marker here. This just let me know every time I get back to the beginning. This is not necessary, but if you want to, you can. So that let me know that's the first one. So now we're just going to repeat what we did from the previous row. We're going to keep on chaining up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go into the next chain 10 space, insert your hook, and then we're just going to do a single crochet. And we're going to repeat that all the way around till you get to your stitch marker. Now this is just a repeated row. We don't stop. We're going to make this as long as you need it to be. When I get to the size that I need, because I'm going to keep going around and around, I'll show you guys what to do next. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I go to the next chain 10 space, insert my hook, and then just do a single crochet. All right. And I'm going to keep repeating that all the way till I get to my stitch marker. Every time I get to my stitch mark, I'm just going to take it out. And then when I chain up 10, I'll put it back just to know where I ended at or where I began. So go ahead and keep doing that until the length that you need. And I'll show you what I mean by length once I get to mine. So keep repeating this. Okay, guys. So as you can see how this is laying down on here. Let me just see if I turn it. Okay. So you want to lay your poncho down like this. And now what we're going to do is we are going to make a long chain. And what we're going to do is lace this up. Just like you lacing up a shoestring, this is how we're going to lace it up. Also, make sure you get the length that you want. So mine's is not as long as my previous ones because this one is personally for me. But if you want yours to be a lot more longer, a lot more florier, all you do is keep doing the match stitch. Right now, I'm getting ready to, let's go ahead and make the chain. Hold on. All right, guys, so we need to make a long chain. So we're getting ready to chain 150. So wrap the yarn around 2 fingers. Go ahead and do your slip knot the way that you do yours. Insert the hook. And now, looks like my phone is a little crooked, but we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to chain 150. So 1, every time you're on camera, that's when your hook slides out, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So go ahead and do 140 more for a total of 150 chain. All right, guys, so I hope I stay in frame. I have my long chain. So I'm just getting ready to lace this up as though I was doing tying up a shoestring. I'm going to start on one side, and then right in this double crochet part, that's where I'm lacing it up at. And then insert my yarn on this side here. Now, when you lacing it up, you can lace it up as in the first rows of the double crochet or in the second rows of the double crochet. It really doesn't matter. And all I'm going to do is just lace it up. I don't really know how to explain it, but besides saying lace it up like a gym shoe. So let's just lace it up all the way up. You may need more of the chain. You may need less. I did chain 150, and this was the perfect amount for me. I'm trying to keep checking my camera to see if I'm in frame. And yeah, so just skip about a few of them, 3 or 4. Skip about 3 or 4 on the opposite side. I know exactly where I'm going because I just did this. And so, yeah. So keep lacing it up. And we can do some embellishments on the on this part right here, the strands, but you don't have to. So let's just finish lacing this all the way up. And you're gonna know for yourself how far you want to lace it up. The reason being is once you try it on and it goes around your neck, you'll be like, you know what, I need to lace this up a little bit more, or I can lace it up a little bit downer. It's your prerogative. And once you lace it up, and you're just going to tie it up in a bow, just like this. And there you have it. Let's see, and I'm going to cut these strands off. Let's see, and let me get a little bit closer. So that's what I mean about lacing it up. There you have it. So now I'm getting ready to show you guys how it looks on. It's hard to do this with one hand, but this part down here, where you have the long chain, if you don't need this is for a plus size. If you are smaller, where my beginning changes are, I'm going to have the different sizes in the description box once I complete this video. So now, guys, this poncho, ChrissyPooh poncho, is now completed. And let me show you how it looks when you wear it on. All right, guys, so once it is done, this is how it's going to look once it's finished. Don't know how well you can see it, but you guys have seen me wear this ChrissyPooh poncho on the crochet outfit of the day. I will leave it in the description box below in case you want to reference it. But yeah, so this is how it looks. I'm trying to figure out a better angle. I try to go outside, guys, today, but Chicago winds are extremely high today. I went outside, dropped my phone, broke my tripod. not that y'all here for that, but I broke the tripod. And so I decided to come back in the house. But isn't that lovely? That color is so beautiful. When you lace it up as though you're lacing up a shoestring or something like that. But that is how it looks, and this is how it flares out. You can keep going around and around with the mash if you want a more flowy type of thing. I'm stopping right here. I think I went, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I went a total of 15 times around. So this is, let me just double check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. Between 14 or 15 rounds to get back to my stitch markers. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the tutorial. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask. I hope this purple wasn't too off, but it's a beautiful purple. I wanted to do it in purple, and I use not even half of my second skein. So these skeins right here, guys, come 252 yards. They come 252. So I maybe use 350. Just give yourself 400 yards to be on the safe side. But that's the end product. And that's how it looks. Let me know what you guys think of it in the description box below. In the comments below. And also, if you got any questions, please leave it in the comments below. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you guys in these YouTube streets. Bye, guys.